Hello everyone, DSP here with a special vlog. This is a walkthrough of my new office setup. Now that I'm using a far more professional setup when it comes to the audio that I'm using to capture for my game playthroughs, my vlogs, and more, okay? So for those of you who haven't been paying attention, this past week I actually purchased new equipment based off of the fact that we hit all of our goals during the month of March on my Patreon account. If you haven't checked it out, of course, it's patreon.com/darksidephil. And one of the major things that I wanted to do was improve the quality of my audio. Stop the big audio jumps that we hear during gameplay. Stop a lot of the atmospheric noise that you hear during gameplay. And also for vlogs, make it a lot better sounding, okay? So I did two things. The first thing I did is I ordered a preamp. This is the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2 preamp unit. It is for XLR microphones, which means it's this type of connection, a professional studio grade microphone. Alright. I ordered that, and I ordered a new microphone. I already did an unboxing of this microphone earlier this week, so if you want to see the full unboxing of all the stuff from this box, but you can watch that. It's already on the King of Hate vlogs, but here it is, the new microphone, the Audio-Technica 2035 cardioid mic, okay? And what I've done here, I know it's a hideous mess, because yes, my office is a hideous mess. What I've done here is I have made a semi, almost kind of studio where I can do ongoing gameplay with commentary. I could do vlogging, I could do podcasts, I could do whatever I want to do with this setup, okay? Here's my 1080p webcam, Logitech webcam. I forget the model number. I don't know if it says on the front. There, it's the no, it doesn't. It doesn't say, darn. I know it is 1080p though. We got that attached to my tripod right in front of me, so face first where I sit right here on my love seat. Then we've got a professional Samson Tech professional studio stand, mic stand, okay? Attached to that, we've got the, what I believe they call this is the shock guard, where you put your microphone, the Audio-Technica microphone goes inside of it, and it's mounted onto the end there, okay? And this is called the pop filter. This filter is for when you say P's and S's in the microphone, it stops them from becoming blurred. And also, of course, for spitting, for people who spit too much when they talk. I don't know if I do or not, because I never really stood in front of someone and talked to them for 5 hours like I do on my streams. But there you have it. Of course, that wire is an XLR wire. Unfortunately, I bought a 25-foot one that came with the kit, which I didn't realize goes down there, and then comes up here to this guy. Here he is. This is the Focusrite Scarlett. What's it called? The 2i? The 2i2. You can see it's blinking because my microphone could hear me. It's picking up the audio from my voice. It's got input for multiple mics. If you wanted to mix multiple mics together onto a stream or a broadcast, you could do that. And it is USB. Unfortunately, the USB cable it came with was incredibly short. Like one of the shortest ones I've ever seen in my life. It barely reaches from the back of this unit to the back of my PC. Now this has to be here because on the fly I need to be able to adjust volume levels. Okay, so that's why it has to be there. And it is quite annoying that the USB cord it came with was small. So if anything, the one upgrade I might do is get a longer USB cord. Okay, so that's my set. And of course I got everything around me. My iPad and iPhone are usually next to me. There's my Wii U controller on the floor. That's my 3DS for when I do 3DS capture. That's my headphones, my slippers that I took off. The headphones come over here to my receiver. This is my Astro A40 receiver unit that goes over here to my console, whatever console I'm currently playing. Of course, these are all my consoles hooked up with wires. This is my HDCP bypass for the PS3. It's the only console that still uses HDCP copy protection, so I still need that to play PS3 on stream. And that's my old HDP VR2 that's broken. I should probably throw it out because it doesn't work anymore. The computer won't even recognize it. This is my Hdmi Splitter, which I hook my consoles up to when I am capturing from them. Okay, one goes to the TV, and one end goes to my AverMedia Extreme Cap U3, which sits right here. That's my capture device, and then that goes to my PC. Of course, here we've got a USB hub that has all kinds of things hooked up to it. I believe including a mouse, a keyboard, the old microphone, which was my old Samson mic, which I'm probably going to get rid of now, quite honestly, because I don't think I need this anymore. So I might get rid of this, or you know what I'm going to do? I'm probably going to give it to Leanna, because she started to do gameplay again, and she needs a better mic. And you know, a few other things. The webcam's plugged into that. Here we've got an external hard drive where I'm backing up all of my videos on a daily basis. A pretty crazy freaking setup. Of course, there's my PC, my modem, all that stuff sitting here. Out of control. Pretty out of control, the amount of shit that I have in this one little cramped ass office. I know. Look at this. Now you might say to yourself, people said this. Last year I did a walkthrough of my office, and they said, Phil, why do you have so many wires? Because I need it. I need all these wires. The only thing I don't need at this point is this. I could get rid of the HD PVR2. Everything else you see here is actively being used. Okay? I can't run the wires. Originally, I wanted to run the wires around the outside wall of the office, and I was told, no, if you're doing USB 2.0, if you're doing HDMI, and you're running long wires, you lose signal connection, and it's going to screw the quality of your stream. It's going to screw everything up. So I have to run these wires across the floor like this. It's the only way. The other thing is, the PC has to be here. I talked to when they were installing everything here in the office when I moved in. I talked to them about where can I put the modem. They said no, the modem has to go here because they tested this wall and they said the signal strength on this wall wasn't strong enough for the modem, the high grade business internet that I have, that I would have to do it over here. And in fact they said even this wasn't strong enough to do the modem and the phone. The phone's across the hallway in the other part of the house. I couldn't even have my phone in my office. This is the extension handset from the one that's in the bedroom because they said the signals in this house aren't strong enough. So this is the crazy ass, messy ass fire hazard setup that I'm currently using for daily work. Now, two things before we end this video. Number one, instead of this crazy ass giant studio mic stand, I was trying to get an arm like this. See, this is an arm that's supposed to attach to the bottom of a desk. It's like an extension arm. And see how you're supposed to do it is like that. And it'll hold the mic in front of your face. Guess what? It doesn't fit my desk because my desk, in all their wisdom when they designed this desk, they said, we don't want to have a normal bottom, right? We want a curved bottom. But you can see right here, it's curved. It's not flat. Because it's curved, that stand won't attach to it. So I can't attach it to this, and therefore I can't use it with my desk, which is absolutely ridiculous. I bought it. It's only 15 bucks, so it's not a big deal. I guess if I do PC gaming, I can attach it to this desk since this is flat glass. But I can't do it over here, as stupid as that sounds, okay? The other thing is that there's still echo. You could hear, even in this video, you could hear echo in this office. So even though I am, right now, sitting here and doing vlogging and doing gameplay with this microphone, you could still hear echo. And some people have even said, well, if we're listening on headphones, we've noticed a difference. But if you're just listening on a standard speaker, it sounds the same as your old setup. There's still echo. I ordered $200 worth, that's 24 square feet of soundproofing foam, which I'm going to put up once it arrives. I'm going to adhere it to this wall behind me, okay? I'm also going to adhere it to this wall right here. So I figure maybe 6 to 12 squares here to fill up this whole area. And then some squares here, maybe some here. I have to see how I can get it to fit. I don't know realistically how much is 24 square feet. But we're going to try to fill the walls with, you know, I bought adhesive for it and everything, with this soundproofing foam. So hopefully you won't hear this echo noise anymore. The one thing I can't do away with is the fan sounds from my PC. Unfortunately, my PC has a big fan on the front, two here, so 5, and it has one in the back, and they're all loud as shit. And I don't have the know-how to go in there and replace 5 fans, and I'm not trusting Geek Squad to do it at Best Buy because they don't know shit more than me. And I definitely, there's no local PC places around here, just like there weren't any local PC places where I lived in Connecticut. It's unfortunate, but they don't really exist anymore. The mom and pop shops. So, you know, when they built this PC for me, did they think that it was going to be inside of a freaking office like this where I won't need it quiet for daily live streaming? No, this is a beast rig meant for video processing and for gaming, not for what I do. So it is what it is. It's loud. That's the one thing I'll never be able to do away with. But I'm hoping once we get, maybe even I could put soundproofing foam fucking right here, right? A chunk or two right here, so that maybe this will end up, I could do a column of foam here, and maybe some foam there, and maybe that'll negate the sound of this, and you won't hear the echo anymore, and then it'll sound awesome in here. Who knows? But that's what I'm going for. And we're going to see what happens. The foam's not supposed to arrive till the end of this month. So once it does arrive, that's great. I'm going to adhere it to the walls. It's actually good timing, and here's why. I know that... Oh, what the hell? It looks like I cut my finger. That's nice. It's good timing, and here's why. because guess what? Remember I had a leaky roof? Remember I talked about this last year? You can't really see it here anymore. There was a little bit of water damage over here, but it dried up so you can't really see it anymore. But we had a leaky roof last year. They repaired it, but now they're coming this year. They're coming in 2 weeks from now to replace the whole rooftop. They're going to literally tear the whole fucking thing apart and put a new roof up, which means that week is going to be incredibly noisy, but also everything's going to be shaking. The walls are going to be shaking. So if I actually put the soundproof foam up before then, chances are it might have fallen off the walls. So the foam's supposed to come at the latest, the middle of May, but chances are hopefully it'll arrive by the end of April, and I'll probably hold off until those guys are done replacing the roof, and then I'll put the foam up, and we'll see how it goes. So this has been a walkthrough of my office. It's a mess, but it's my workplace. A lot of people say it's not an office. Yes, it is. Legally, according to the United States government and the IRS, the people who tax me, this room is considered an office because it's a place of business. All that happens in here is my business that I make money off of, and therefore it's my office, regardless of if it has desk chairs and shit, or it's a formal office you walk into with a secretary. No, this is considered an office, and I like it. It's evolving. You know what I mean? It's out of control, it's messy, but it's evolving, and I think that over the next year, hopefully, with many improvements that I can make to this, thanks to the support of viewers and patrons and all that, we can make this place a lot more professional, and my quality of my content is going to look better, sound better, and I thank you guys for that, okay? So I hope you enjoyed the walkthrough. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.